Google changes in priority of what it takes to rank your websites. This is June 20th, 2024. Okay, kids and sports fans out there. So Google has changed this recently in the past week or so as the priority for what they do to measure websites as far as where it ranks and how much you pay for ads, okay? And they measure these from 1 to 10. If you're really good, you're going to pay 50 cents per click. If you suck, which most websites do, you're going to pay $4, okay? And let's do some simple math here. That's 8x difference. 8x, okay? So here's what they changed. So they're looking at mobile performance. They do not care about desktop. They haven't cared about desktop because most people are on mobile, okay? And what you're looking at here is a unicorn. Unless you're a customer of ours, I've never seen this on any other site or any other agency site on a regular basis, okay? So this is what your site should look like in a perfect world. So what they changed here is performance on mobile is first, accessibility, whether or not your website is accessible to people with disabilities, which is the law in the US, Canada, and in Europe now. Although, if you talk to most agencies, they're clueless. If you talk to most businesses, they're clueless. But guess what, kids? There is a consolation prize for being clueless. There will be approximately $15 billion paid out for websites that are not in compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act, the similar act in Canada, and the similar act in Europe, okay? So I don't want to off track here, but performance on mobile, accessibility to people with disabilities, so you're not discriminating against them when they use your website, since most commerce is done online these days. What they switched over was, it used to be SEO, but they moved this. They're looking at best practices. Is your site loading right? Is there any junk code on there? Are things not loading up correctly? Do things not look right? Are they janky? And last but not least, is it SEO? They put it the exact last. So when all these SEO companies out there are talking about getting your H1 tags and H2 tags and H3 tags, that's flipping great. But it's the fourth most important part on whether or not you're going to rank and whether you're going to pay 50 cents per click or $4 per click. All right, this is significant. So SEO is dead last. So unless your SEO company talks to you about mobile performance, your accessibility, this does not mean putting a widget on your website. That is not what we're talking about here. If your widget fails or if there's an ad blocker, is your site accessible? We've been saying this for forever. SEO and accessibility, when you get them linked up, you blow away the competition, and they've linked this. Google's been trying to tell this for at least 4 years now, and they really put it in practice. And then best practices and the SEO. Okay, so your site speed index, if you want to get green all the way across, it should be like this, and it'll show you how the site's loading up. And this will vary. This is a made-up number by Google. They do an estimate. They have an algorithm. But this is page speed insights, okay? So just want to let you know, Google has changed the game once again. If you're dropping in your SEO, your ranks suck, you're not getting results from your ads on Google and probably LinkedIn and Facebook and everywhere else, guess what? It's probably because your landing page sucks or it doesn't meet the new criteria, okay? SEO is dead last for ranking your website anymore. Performance on mobile, accessibility, best practices, and SEO is last, okay? All right, just wanted to bring that to your attention. I've been saying this for a couple years. Apparently, I've been doing a good enough job getting it out there. But I don't want you to suffer from this. And if you're a business owner, talk to your agency. Most of them are clueless, and I'm not picking on the agencies. There's a lot to keep up. But if you are an agency, don't be screwing over your customers like this. Get your act together. Figure out what you need to do. Inform yourself on how to get the performance up. And for Pete's sake, just don't throw in an ADA widget and call it accessible, because it will not be, okay? This is a totally different thing. They go through and they make sure if the site's naked, that someone with a disability can go through the site, whether they're visually impaired or they have mobility impaired, or if they're mentally impaired, if they have ADHD, if they're colorblind. It's not that hard, kids, all right? And it's the law. And most of these lawsuits are all underground, which is why nobody hears about them, okay? So get your website performance up there, get it accessible, get your best practices, and then last but not least, worry about your SEO. But worry about these three things first right here, because they're the most important things. Google's been telling this for quite some time, and the people that take advantage of this, you're going to kick your competition's hiney. Yep. We're going out there. Anyway, I'm all wound up today. Hope you have a profitable day. I hope this helps you. And I'm not really picking on anybody out there. I just want to make you aware of it. And if you're an agency, call us up. We can help you out. I don't like working with other agencies because it's a pain in the butt and it's really not what our cup of tea is. But I think I'm going to, because it's not easy if you're just now picking this up. But if you are a customer out there, you want to get a lot better performance out of your website and everything that you do, give us a buzz. We'll be able to help you out. I'm going to keep on putting this out there, and hopefully this will catch on. Talk to you later, and check it out. Google has once again changed the game in June of 2024. Performance, accessibility, best practices, and SEO is dead last, folks. Have a good one, and I hope you have a profitable day out there, sports fans. See ya.